Hi everyone. This video is about the benefits of being part of a mentoring group or having a mentor in business. I'm often asked whether there's any decisions that I would make differently if I was to go back a few years and make them over again. And I'm not the kind of person that normally answers yes to that, because I think life's part of a journey and you learn as you go. But I think if there was one thing I would change, it would be to join a mentoring group earlier in my business career than I actually did. So mentoring is a process where you can get coaching, you can work with a group of your peers. In my case, I'm part of two different groups. I'm part of a group called Vistage, which is a group of CEOs. So these are all my peers. And the great thing about Vistage is that the chief execs in that group are all from different industries. But they all have the same problems. It's still about business strategy, it's about making the budget balance, it's about looking after your team, it's about hiring, it's about office space, it's about all of those same things. They're actually common across any kind of business, whether it's a tech business or whether it's a manufacturing business, it doesn't matter. And so what I've learned is that whenever I have an issue that I don't know what to do with, there's always going to be somebody in that group who has seen something like that before. There's always going to be somebody who has a perspective that I haven't thought of before. And so you bring the problem and the group talks about it, you get that input. There are some amazing statistics about Vistage specifically. The stats are that a business where the owner is in Vistage grows on average 2.2 times faster than businesses where that's not the case. And that's an independent piece of research that was done over tens of thousands of businesses. So it's a really good quality study, and I can absolutely believe it. And the other thing about a mentoring group is that not only do you get all that support from your peers, but they typically bring in really high quality speakers. So you learn about best practices for hiring, or where industry trends are headed, or how to have a really good tech strategy, or how to do HR. But you're learning from the very best of the best. So it's not an academic that's coming in to talk about it. For example, I learned about best HR practices from a former HR director who had a staff of 150,000 people. So he'd seen it all before, he'd seen every problem, and all the questions that we had in the room from all of the various different businesses of different sizes were able to get discussed, and were able to get a really good answer. The other type of mentoring that I'm part of is industry specific. So I'm part of the founder program at SaaStock, and this is for businesses that are trying to build SaaS businesses specifically. And the advantage of being in an industry specific peer group is that you get much more detailed news about your industry in particular. So where is it going? What are the trends? How do you acquire customers? How do you improve retention? What's the path to getting different forms of capital? All of that kind of stuff that's just very, very specific to your industry. And so between those two things, I have two really important sources of input and two really useful places where I can go to ask questions. Fundamentally, you just have to remember every day, you're not the CEO that you need to be to take your business to the next level. You have to invest in yourself so that you're able to do that. And over the years, I probably spent tens of thousands of pounds over the years on mentoring, and every year we have a budget for mentoring, and it's not a budget that I would ever cut or reduce, because every decision that you're able to take a little bit better as a result of that takes your business to the next level more quickly. So this is something that I'm super passionate about, and if you're thinking about starting a business, or if you've got one that's really well established, wherever you are in your business journey, have a look around, get a coach, get a mentoring group, get maybe even more than one mentoring group, and just keep learning and keep growing and be part of a group of your peers to get that input. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.